Hello and welcome. We just had a dev stream and we got some reveals with that stream. Along with it too is a forum post. Let's take a look at the new additions. First up, we've got tests, which are a boss challenge mode. They're calling it a new game mode. It's very similar to events. Basically, it's a one-on-one with one of the bosses. Just the first 3 bosses. The new boss won't have one of these yet. For each of these challenges, you're going to choose one of 2 predetermined heroes that come with their own gear. There'll be a 3-minute timer, and you'll be able to choose from 3 different difficulty types for each boss, and they'll each have what's called a deadly mechanic, which will do a lot of damage. For the test of the Demon Lord, you'll either be able to choose a Huntress or an EVA with staves specifically, and his special mechanics are pretty self-explanatory. He shoots fireballs, he can summon goblins, and you have to stun him for him to take damage. You stun him by knocking out the 4 pillars, just like you would in a normal boss run for Alk Labs. For the Goblin Mech, it'll be the Apprentice or the Series EVA with bows. His melee attacks will hit really hard, he'll move faster, take reduced damage from hits that aren't on the weak point, and he'll summon Dark Elf warriors. Finally, for the test of the Ancient Dragon, it'll be either the Monk or the Squire. You can only deal damage to the dragon after you knock him with a ballista. He'll summon wyverns after you shoot him with a ballista, and of course, his deadly mechanic is his fireballs. This is just a fun little extra, not something you'll be farming, and from what we've heard, the rewards are going to be cosmetics or something inconsequential and not significant, but just something fun and extra to add into the game. A new mechanic will be coming to Rifted in the form of Rifted Portals. These will only be in Act 4 maps. Portals will act as alternative spawn points for enemies further into the lane. These portals will make spawn camping builds ineffective, and you can destroy the portal to get additional loot. We're not sure exactly what that loot's going to be just yet. Finally, a big addition for endgame players, and that'll be bonus waves. Bonus waves can be unlocked once defenders complete Wave 25 on any boss map in survival and mixed modes at Nightmare and Massacre difficulties. Enemies in this extra wave will be stronger, but the rewards will be better. You'll be able to opt into this bonus wave from the summary screen. It is entirely optional. To unlock the bonus wave on boss maps, you'll actually have to beat the next boss. So to unlock the bonus wave on Alchemical Labs, you'll have to beat Throne Room. So specifically, you'll have to complete Survival Wave 25 on the boss maps on Nightmare and Massacre difficulties in order to unlock these bonus waves. So once you complete a boss map, the boss's named bonus wave is unlocked for all prior maps. For example, defeating the Goblin Mech. At the end of Act 2, we'll unlock the Goblin Mech bonus wave for all Act 1 and Act 2 maps, aside from Throne Room and Endless Spires. Effectively, you could just skip right to the Ancient Dragon, beat him, and unlock his bonus for every map, aside from, in this case, the Summit and Glitterhelm. Either with Episode 1 or a future update, what they'd like to do is add in the ability for you to choose which boss's bonus wave you get per map. So if you've defeated the Ancient Dragon and the Goblin Mech, you'd be able to choose between either of their 2 bonuses. That may not come with Episode 1, it may come with a future update instead, but ideally they want us to be able to choose which bonus wave we go with. It seems like probably at launch we'll just get an option for the bonus wave and whatever the best loot modifier is we have unlocked. The point of it all is to increase the quality of the loot chest at the end of that bonus wave in accordance with the boss wave that you've unlocked. The loot quality of each bonus wave will be increased in accordance with the level of the boss associated with the wave. So in theory, if you beat the Act 4 boss, you'll get a loot modifier associated with that boss, which you can apply to Deeper Well or any map. So effectively, this is a way to increase the difficulty and loot quality from those earlier maps in order to get some better stuff. Overall, I think these test modes will be a one and done type of thing, but it's just a fun little extra, something else to do. Rift Portals will be probably an inconsequential addition to endgame players, but could be substantial for mid-game or progression, and these bonus waves are going to add a lot of longevity to endgame for sure. That's going to do it from me. Any questions, leave them in the comments. Links to the VOD for the Twitch stream from Chromatic Games, as well as this forum post, will be in the description, and as always, my links for Twitch and Discord will be there as well.